This is the Air Hogs Helix X4 Stunt Copter, and that was another successful flight. These quadcopters can be rather tricky to fly, and they are geared to more experienced users. But I'm going to show you an easy way to learn to fly it and give tips on how to use it. First off, only charge the quadcopter using the USB cable. Don't use this cable that comes out of the remote, because the remote has limited batteries in it, and you'll have to spend more money on batteries if you use this, whereas you can use the USB and charge it up for free. Another important tip is to only fly this in expert mode. This remote has a 2-position switch on it that lets you go in beginner or expert. I found that it crashes more often in beginner mode, and you get more control in expert mode. If you fly with the front of the quadcopter facing you, the controls are reversed. This means that if you want to go left and you push controls to the left, the copter will go to the right. And this is a surefire way to end up in a crash when you're beginning to learn. The best way to fly it is with the back end pointed to you. This way, when you move the control to the left, the quadcopter will go to the left, and you're less likely to get in a crash. Mastering the throttle is the most important skill. Practice flying the quadcopter right about at this level. To do this will require fast thumb response to keep it here. Once you can do this, then you can go on to the next skill. Once you have mastered the throttle control, you need to learn to keep the tail rotated so that it is always pointing to you. This is to keep the controls from being reversed if it's pointed too frontwards towards you. This is an important skill to avoid crashes and to make the controls make more sense to you as you're learning to use them. After learning the throttle and mastering keeping the tail pointed towards you, then you can learn maneuvers using the left and right, front, backwards, reverse control. Practice keeping it under control before trying complicated maneuvers, or before using the stunt buttons. The battery will only get 5 minutes per flight before it runs out. It will start to become unstable as the battery runs down. If you notice it crashes for no reason or is hard to control, stop flying and charge it right away. And also, expect that it will take at least 30 minutes of continuous flying to learn to fly the Air Hog. Only fly this in a large room with few obstacles. Small rooms are a guaranteed way to crash it. It is rugged, but too many crashes will eventually break it.